you've talked about your decision to go to Apple back in 1998 and how people forget that at that point in time, Apple was really close to extinction almost, and was certainly in the eyes of some. And you had just actually started a new job at Compaq, which was a healthy, vibrant company at the time. And so you then go to Apple shortly after having accepted this job, and you said you spent about 5 minutes talking to Steve Jobs, and your intuition told you, despite all the reasons not to do this, that this is where I should be. So my question is, given the importance that you lend to this intuition, is intuition something you're born with, or is it something that you've developed over your career so that you've kind of refined your instincts?
I think it's more the latter. I don't think that you're born with a gut. I think the gut matures and gets better and better over time. And what the struggle that most people have, I think, is learning to listen to it and figuring out how to access it in some way. For me, though, what I found was that even though I'm an engineer and an analytical person at heart, the most important decisions I've made had nothing to do with any of that. They were always based on intuition. And the Apple one is a prime example of that. You know, I remember actually forming my list of pluses and minuses, and I could not get the chart to work out the way I wanted it to. Because I wanted something to say, you know, this says I should go to Apple, but it would not. Nothing financially would do that. I talked to people I trusted that knew me, and they said, this is not what you should do. It wasn't so easy, and people said, you know, you're just crazy. You're working for the top PC company in the world. How could you even think of doing this? You've lost your mind. And yet, that voice said, go west, young man, go west. And sometimes you just have to go for it.